What's up, boys? Welcome back to another episode of the Couch Coaches podcast. Today, we're just going to be running through all of the doom that is the New York sports. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of energy and emotion that go into it. So we're going to hop right into it, Shane. All right. Just talk to me about the Giants, man. It's a rough thing right now, and I'm not excited about it. Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I mean, what is this coaching? What is this coaching? What is this discipline? 95 yards of penalties? That's a football field. 5 turnovers? That hasn't been done since our New York Jets. The great New York Jets playing against the Chiefs. That's the first time since then. I mean, how bad can bad get? I mean, it is pathetic. Like, Shane Bowen, what are we doing? We got Spencer Rattler, one of the worst quarterbacks in the league, saying that it was cake to get through this Giants secondary. I mean, the coverage is just easy to sniff out, and, I mean, quarterbacks are picking us apart. I don't know if it could get any worse. I don't know if you hit the emergency button and call it quits for the season and just try to get a good draft pick. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. The thing that I don't understand is how you can go from last week, Jackson Dart's debut, you beat the 3-0 Chargers, who, with Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert, like, how you can confuse their offense and stop their offense and then run all over their defense. And then you go into New Orleans, who hasn't won a game, and they're playing the worst starting quarterback in the NFL. And he says in his post-game interview, the Giants don't disguise as much as other teams, so it wasn't really too hard to read. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, you got to get more creative with your defensive coverages, with your offensive play calling. Like, there has to be more creativity. And the thing that bothers me the most is, like, if the players were, not making any mistakes and they're just in the wrong positions, like, that's one thing. But when you have your DBs not communicating the whole game, when you have 4 unforced turnovers, it's like, you can't do that against good teams, let alone one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we just absolutely, like Plaxico Burress, just shot ourselves in the foot and just completely. It's just like, as a Giants fan, it's just like you start 0-3, you're like, oh my goodness, Jackson Dart is the GOAT, we're going to win.
Yeah.
And then now it's just like, what in the world are we doing?
Yeah.
It's disgraceful, honestly.
We have a middle school playbook, and Darius Slayton, hold on to the ball. This ball is precious, and he cannot let go. I mean, Dart, in my opinion, Jay, he didn't play too bad.
No, he didn't.
That's
the thing.
problem. I mean, he put a ball right through the hands of Darius Slayton. That's a 40-yard gain. I know he underthrew him, in that flea flicker play, which we'll get into later. I mean, we both have different, opinions on that play calling. But, I mean, we're not helping out the young quarterback. And it's really sad to see, and we'll see how they do. I'm starting to lose faith really quick. Not in Jackson Dart, just for the coaching staff. Fire them all. I don't know. We got to figure it out.
I mean, but, like, the thing that bothers me the most, right, is you can tell the Saints didn't beat us. Like,
no.
You make 5 turnovers. Every single one of the turnovers was in the Saints' territory.
You're right. We
weren't giving up the field. We weren't doing anything. Like, it's literally like we didn't give them points. It's literally just, I mean, besides the one fumble, but that Scatterboo, they actually forced that fumble.
Yeah.
The other ones, it's just like you just drop the ball. You just throw a pick on 4th down where you're trying to make a play. And it's like, it is what it is. But it's just like, man, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, and then the one time, like we talked about the flea flicker, like 3rd and 3, you're at midfield. It's like everyone knows you're going to run the ball. And, like, we were begging for creativity. Like, I didn't hate the play call. Dart throws him by 5 yards, 10 yards. It's like, it didn't work. But if that play works, it's like we call it, oh, that's a great play call.
Yeah.
But just because it's underthrown, oh, it was a bad play call. You know what I mean? And I get it. You have Scatterboo who's like CTE and somehow always manages to get yards. Like, just give him the ball twice, you can get 3 yards is the idea.
That's what I was.
But at the same time, I'm just like, the Giants, they're not disguising it on defense. We're also not disguising it on offense. Yeah. We're going to run the ball. They got 8 guys in the box. Demario Davis is somehow still a great linebacker. Cam Jordan was, in our backfield forcing fumbles. Like, it's just like, what they're doing. They're just going to blitz 8 guys. So that's why I'm like, I don't hate the play call, but at the same time, it's just like, there's got to be some sort of, like, more just creativity and just more like winning football. Like we
Yeah.
just don't have a culture of winning anymore.
Yeah, I mean, 5 turnovers, that's 15 points if we just kick all field goals, because a lot of our turnovers happen within their 25. So it's just we're shooting ourselves in the foot, and we got to figure it out. I mean, we just don't have a winning mentality.
And we're not good enough to shoot ourselves in the foot.
No, we're not.
You know what I mean?
We
Like
suck.
if you're Patrick Mahomes, you can get away with 3 interceptions a game. Like, but when you're the Giants, like you can't get away with that right now.
No.
And I will say the one bright spot is I thought the offensive line looked really good.
I did too.
You know, I think you look at they didn't have any. They had 1 team sack, and they only had like 4 pressures on the quarterback. Jackson Dart had so much time in the pocket on a lot of these throws.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we literally, like, they weren't forcing us to throw the ball. They weren't tackling us behind the line of scrimmage. They had like 3 tackles for loss.
Yeah.
And then you look at our team, and you're like, we had no sacks, but we had 7 tackles for loss. We had like QB pressures all over the place, forcing the ball out. And we can't force 1 turnover.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't force 1. And
It was like Rattler had the plays.
it's a disgrace.
And it should never be like that, especially from a starter who's 0-10 in his
Yeah,
career.
you just
It's
can't.
just a disgrace to
just can't.
football. But, you know, at least we had the Jets who played pretty well this past weekend. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that
that
was
is-
encouraging to see from Go Green, you know, Jets, whatever that means.
Yeah, that is the one bright side being a Giants fan. I mean, like, you just know, like, the Jets are just worse than us.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I know, like, you Jets fans might not like it, and, like, you know, but, like, it's just, there's not much to be happy about if you're a Jets fan right now. I mean, Super Bowls, playoffs, like, the team, like, there's just, Justin Fields might be the only bright spot.
Yeah.
But when you look at Justin Fields, you say, well, we have to play with a lead. If we don't have a lead, we are not winning this football game because we don't know how to pass. Garrett Wilson's our only target, besides Mason Taylor looking somewhat decent this past week. We just can't get back into it.
Yeah.
You know, and you saw they're down 24-3 at halftime. There's 0 chance they were going to get back in that game.
Zero. They're
The
not good
Cowboys,
enough.
the Cowboys
They're not
couldn't
good
have. They didn't need to score a point in the rest of
You're
the
right.
game, and the Jets are just not going to come back.
You're right.
And yeah, it's brutal.
I mean, give it up to Jets fans. I mean, they have the most hope, and they have faith like no other.
Yeah,
Because we have a lot of friends who are Jets fans, and they stay by that team like no other.
every single season.
Every single season, every single game. So, I mean, you have to applaud their faithfulness, and they really are servants of the New York Jets
Yeah, I mean,
football
it is
organization.
impressive.
So you know, they got to turn it around. As you said before, I really do think Justin Fields is actually balling out.
Yeah, he's playing well.
But they just don't have the horses to compete in the NFL yet.
It comes down to the same thing of like Giants and Jets, just the winning culture.
Yeah.
Like it comes down to the same thing. You have the Jets, like game situational stuff. The Cowboys have the football up 10-3
Yeah.
with 3 minutes left in the half, and you let them go down, get a touchdown, then you have the ball, you fumble, they go down and get another touchdown. It's 10-3 with 3 minutes left in the half. At the very worst, it should be 17-3. At the very worst. Maybe holding the field goal, maybe you get the ball back with enough time to go down, get a field goal, get some points on the board, make it, 17-6, 17-10, whatever. But the one thing you can't do is with 3 minutes left, let the Cowboys get 2 touchdowns, and now it's just like we're down by 3 scores going into halftime.
Yeah.
It's just brutal.
I mean, the defense also is like Swiss cheese, and I credit their dominant defense in the past, few years to Robert Saleh, who they let walk.
Yeah.
I like their coach now. I think
Aaron
coming
Glenn's
from
great, yeah.
Detroit, I think he kind of can do it, but their defense just isn't the same, and I
it's
think
not.
that really does hurt with obviously their offense is very one-dimensional, and they're an easy team to figure out. So, I mean, we're praying for you, Jets fans. We're or New York football fans, and we'll see how you guys do. I'll take accountability. I was wrong. I had the Jets beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, we won't do that ever again.
No, we won't. I mean, I
learned
was
our
sick
lesson.
at night. I
We
couldn't.
learned our lesson.
I let my friends kind of get in my head. But I mean, we'll see.
But anyways, we need all the help.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you guys agree with us, if there's anything that we can hold on to. Give us some hope down in the comments section below. Thanks for joining for another episode. Peace out.
Subscribe, boys.